Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a past. I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad. I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be number one. Working hella hard until I get just what I want, yeah. Rises like the sun, yeah, fatal like a gun. Shooters gonna shoot and I'm gonna shoot until I won, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. Grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a past. I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win, yeah.
I wake up every minute with a fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to feed. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss, see. I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python. Grab what I like real fast, stroke until I have everything I attack. Everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see, matter of fact.
Cause I'm my own worst enemy, only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind, you know I'll always manifest it.
It's Super Bowl Sunday. If you're anything like me, you like to be surrounded by a snack or two while watching the big game. You know, when buying snacks for the game, you might have noticed one thing. Sports drinks bottles are smaller. A bag of chips has fewer chips, but they're still charging you just as much. And as an ice cream lover, what makes me the most angry is that ice cream cartons have actually shrunk in size, but not in price. I've had enough of what they call shrinkflation. It's a ripoff. Some companies are trying to pull a fast one by shrinking the products little by little and hoping you won't notice. Give me a break. The American public is tired of being played for suckers. I'm calling on companies to put a stop to this. Let's make sure businesses do the right thing now.
Welcome to my Mind Over Your Matter. Oh Lord, my name is Rick. Welcome to the super delusional distraction Super Bowl Sunday. Our president here is more worried about the quantity of food that is being put into sale to us Americans instead of paying attention to the fucking inflation and all the bullshit that's going on in this country. But he's more worried about the ice cream and how they put it in a little container and they charging the same amount. God help us. Help us. Please. Oh man, how you guys doing? Welcome to this stupid bowl Sunday where you have two teams that I really don't care about. Both of them run about the same agenda. And the losers, people. Because everyone's watching that bullshit game and everyone's going to be open to all these commercials that they paid millions and millions of dollars for. Why? Propaganda. Welcome to the biggest propaganda holiday of the year, the Super Bowl. I was going to roll up some medicine. I was running a little late. I might as well roll it out now. Better late than never. I can't believe that message was because he's not going to be live today because usually the president will come on during the Super Bowl and have a little speech or something. But, you know, our president is unable to put two sentences together and he gets confused a lot. And that was the message that was put out today from the White House. That was the motivation for us Americans here in the United States. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. This year is going to be so fucked up. I couldn't roll this joint any faster. This is it's a horrible time in American history, and yet we just let it continue happen. You know, I blame the people for letting this continue to happen. This is a shit show, and they let the shit show continue to become an even bigger shit show than what it is. But I'm gonna roll up my joint. I'm gonna smoke it up, and guess what? I'm not watching the Super Bowl. Why? For what? What is it doing anything for me? What's the benefit of watching it? You tell me, what is the benefit of watching the Super Bowl? And then who cares about the halftime show? It's like they're putting Usher. Okay, Usher has already been in the Super Bowl. He wasn't a headliner, but he was part of the Super Bowl, and his performance was not the greatest. I really didn't care for it. And the fact that they're highlighting him this year, who cares? Like, this is all propaganda holiday. It's just all cash grab, make you force you to spend money because that's what they're doing. They're programming everyone at the same time. They're showing you this program, and in this program, there's many commercials, and they're gonna push all this bullshit on you guys. And the ones that watch it, have fun, have fun, have fun being programmed by the system. Sometimes it's good to say no, and I'm not gonna watch it. Don't care for it. I really don't care for it. Either way, the people are the losers. You know. Other than that, I got my joint rolled up, nice and ready for this show. Say what's up to Albie that's in the chat room. How you doing, Albie? And everybody else watching or rewatching. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to you gotta leave a like. So leave a like, and I guess say whatever the fuck you want to say. At this point, I really don't care. It's not gonna be a long show. I'm still having really bad back problems. To the point today, I was debating on not doing this, what I'm doing right now. But when I saw that message of Biden and him complaining about how they're cheaping out the Americans with the quantity of food that they're putting in their products, like distributing products, I couldn't not come on here to talk about that. I'm so disappointed. I'm so like, what the fuck is going on? Like, am I stuck? And like, I feel like I'm stuck in the Twilight Zone, between Twilight Zone and Willy Wonka. Remember when they got on the boat and they went into this tunnel and it was just spinning all over the place and everything was just going crazy? That's how I feel like the world is right now here in America. And it's just wow. I'm just astonished. I'm flabbergasted. I'm just holy shit. What the fuck is going on? Literally, I had to come on and say that. But there is more important news than and the distractions of this bowl game that's going to be happening, the Super Bowl. Here in the Northeast, especially my neck of the woods, we are expecting a nor'easter. It has been upgraded to a nor'easter. We are anticipating anywhere between 8 to 13 inches of snow for tomorrow actually, it's going to be all day Tuesday. It's going to be starting around midnight Tuesday. Well, Monday into Tuesday, and then all day Tuesday is going to be snowing, and our accumulations are going to be up to about, man, I would say my area, I would say maybe like 9 inches, 10 inches. But it could be more because I do live in the valley and I am elevated higher. And I might do a pre walk show again, like I did last time for the last show, where we had the snow. This is our second big snowstorm of the season, so I'm looking forward to it. Snow always makes everything look pretty. The fact that we're going to be getting a lot of snow in a rapid amount of time, it's very impressive. We're anticipating getting about maybe like 1 to 2 inches an hour for several hours. And yeah, we're going to get hammered up here in the Northeast. So enjoy your super distraction, Super Bowl. And tomorrow is a good time to start preparing and getting your stuff ready. Make sure, if you're prone to getting power outage, make sure you have a flashlight, water, food, that could hold you down for a few days, because as the snowfall comes down, it's going to paralyze a little bit for about a day. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be It's gonna be nice to go out for a walk on Tuesday, actually Wednesday. Well, Tuesday too, because I could go out on Tuesday, probably around the afternoon. It's still gonna be snowing, but I could still probably go out for a little walk and show you guys the accumulation of snow and how beautiful it looks here. I love snow, so this is actually a wish that I wanted because I wanted more snow. And that little rat groundhog, I don't know. I'm about to sucker punch him because he said, "Oh, we're gonna have an early spring," and it started to look like we were gonna have an early spring, and psych, it ain't happening. We're getting snow. We're getting a lot of snow, not a little bit, a fucking foot of it. Let me light up this medicine, and oh, yeah. Other than that, let's take a look at the weather real quick. Like I said, this show is going to be very short. I'm surprised that I'm able to sit down here, but I won't be later. Not with this pain. This is a really bad pain in my back, and I took my medication and everything, but there's only so much that medicine can do. Mother Nature is playing a big factor in what's going on in my body, and it's not good right now. So real quick, we'll take a quick look at the weather. Do a little couple of clicks here, couple of clicks there, and here we are. As you can see, it doesn't look like anything, right? It's like, oh, look at the map. Oh, the only people that are getting snow is like northern Texas and Oklahoma. But if we move this forward, you're going to see the development of this low pressure right by Mississippi. And it's going to come right across, gather some strength, and look at that dark blue. Look at what the low pressure is set up. Right in the perfect section where we can develop a nor'easter. This is a nor'easter. It's not a typical nor'easter, but it is a nor'easter that's going to be dumping heavy amounts of snow into Pennsylvania, New York, Jersey, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Massachusetts. Some portions of Vermont and New Hampshire possibly going to be getting snow out of this. We can move it up a little bit. Let me get that little tag here. And as you can see, 977. This is what you call a bombogenesis system, where it's going to drop 24 millibars within 24 hours. That's what bombogenesis is. And this is what's happening with this system. This system's going to dump heavy amount of snow for a good amount of time on Tuesday. So there's a chance I may not have internet. I might. It's a 50-50 here. The last storm, I was okay to have internet, so I was pretty fine, and I was able to produce. And I might be able to do the same this go around. Like I said, my back is really, really, really bad. So I'm gonna try to do my best to do a little coverage of the system. But other than that, I'm anticipating a good amount of snow, and my back is feeling it. My neck and my back. So let's go ahead and move it forward. We have another system. Doesn't look like it's too far away because it's next weekend, but it could be another nor'easter next weekend that can possibly be passing by in my neck of the woods here in the Northeast. And then let's see what else. And another little system that comes through, but that's too far away. Too far away to and the models will change. But this right here is a bomb cyclone that's going to dump so much snow on us. And I'm looking forward to the snow, but this right here is really dark blues. I could zoom in so you can see a little bit better. That's a lot of snow. It may not look it, but when you see that dark blues, that dark, and then you see these little lines here together, these are wind gradients. And the closer you have these lines together, the stronger the wind is going to be. And as far as we're concerned, we are going to have maybe in some portions of the state blizzard conditions. So we have to keep a lookout on that. But other than that, I wish everyone up in the Northeast safe. Be safe, and if you're going to go out anywhere, just make sure to take some water with you and some food and maybe a blanket. You should have that in the car at all times, anyways. But there's people that don't do it and they get into trouble. Trust me, I've seen so many cars slide off the road and they're stranded there and they can't get out because they're either cars pinned or they can't get out through their doors for some reason, and it's just a nightmare. So better be safe than sorry. And that's enough of the weather. Damn right. Hey Paula, how you doing? Yeah, I think that rat was a fucking lying rat. I didn't trust that rat. My bones tell me something else. That's that I listen to my body more than I listen to any rodent. I'm sorry to tell you. Because a rodent sees a shadow, you're actually gonna like believe that shit. Like I believe more of the pain and the signals that I'm getting than I would any rodent on this earth. Like that's just propaganda shit. It's not gonna be an early spring. It's gonna be a fucked up spring. The fucking my body hurts so much. Like today's been a torture. I have a heating patch that I'm gonna put on my back as soon as I get off the show, and I'm just gonna lay on it, and that's it for me. I'm not doing anything else. Probably watch a movie, and that's about it. I saw the movie Wonka yesterday. It's all fucking musical. I didn't really enjoy it. I didn't enjoy Wonka. The new Wonka movie, thumbs down. I mean, I didn't like it. I'd rather watch the Johnny Depp one. That was a kind of like a remake in a sense than having to watch a prequel of Wonka. It's just too much singing. I'm just not. It's not a Broadway show. It's a fucking movie. I didn't know Wonka was It's not a Broadway show. Yeah, but don't let it fool you, Paula, because that's what they want you to do. They want you to put your guard down and anticipate, yay, spring, and confuse all the trees, confuse all the birds, confuse nature. And nature, she's going to do what she's going to do. And Mother Nature is under control. And there's no weather person that's going to dictate Mother Nature. She's going to do what she wants. And if she's going to throw a snowstorm in April, she's going to throw a snowstorm in April. And there's nothing you can say or do about it. And this one that's coming this weekend is going to be a version of the same system, the first system that hit us, that we got a foot of snow. We're anticipating to get about around there, maybe 10 to 12 inches. They're anticipating 8 to 13 inches of snow. So that's a big amount in a short amount of time. I feel bad for the people that have to work, and that's going to be treacherous driving. Not easy. And if you don't have good tires, good luck. These vehicles up here, especially the Teslas, you could park that shit. That shit ain't going nowhere. Teslas don't even have. They're not good. They're not good in this type of weather. I can't believe the people are still buying these stupid vehicles. They're like, oh yeah, but they're green and we're saving money. They're giving us incentives, and you could save $7,500 and all this bullshit, right? Get into a little fender bender and have an issue with your batteries, I hope you have $60,000 in the bank to replace those batteries. Because if you don't have $60,000, guess what? You don't have a car. All that, yeah, it's green, went to shit. Let's see. Well, I hope it listens to you, Paula. But for me over here, we're not on the same page. We are the creators, are we not? We're not Mother Nature. Mother Nature, she could. That's it, and you could be dead. That's how it works. It's not in our hands. We only could do so much. Mother Nature is really in control. As I believe in Mother Nature more than I do in the baby Jesus. And today's Sunday. You know, people don't believe in this propaganda. It's enough is enough. You know, just like right now there's an issue going down in Houston. You remember that minister, pastor, what's his face, doofus face. Well, there's a shooting or active shooting at that church in Houston. Joel Osteen's church. Yeah, go look it up. They're having a big deal there because there's an active shooting at his church. The distractions, I'm telling you, they're all over the place. Don't let them distract you. Feel your body. Your body tells you the energy of what's going to be happening. If you're in pain and you're aching and you're not feeling good, trust me, that means inclement weather, and weather's not going to be on your favor. It's just not going. It's not going to. Just listen to yourself. And every time some shit happens with snow or rain, my body always tells me, and I start hurting like crazy. And it doesn't fail. It doesn't fail. So as much, I need to listen to, and I want people to listen to themselves. Don't get too much caught up in the internet, because it's a web. And it's a web, a lot of it, a lot of lies. A lot of lies on the internet. Holy shit, so many people believe in lies and propaganda. And it's like I try to stay away from it. I don't be surfing on this computer or doing all that shit. I watch YouTube, and a lot of stuff that I watch is from around the world. It's not even from here. Sometimes I'll get like breaking news that'll come through, and I'll get an alert and stuff. And I'm like, I'll look into it, and I'm like, all right, is there anything that I could do? No. Why am I going to put my energy and feelings towards something that I have no control over? Especially when it comes to like this active shooter in Houston. It's just so happens to be the Super Bowl too, and they have an active shooting. And that church has a lot of police there. There's a lot, like that Osteen guy robs so much money from the people. And that church is very precious and very like pristine, and they have security and police and everything. And the fact they still had an active shooter. Okay. Joel Steen's a fucking he's a big time manipulator for sure. Joel Steen, And you know, the if you did the history and you did some homework on Joel Osteen and you learn from his past to now, and how he was lazy as fuck. He was such a bastard. Like he was just like such a sneaky motherfucker growing up. And when he was a teen, he had no interest into the religion or church. Like he was forced to go to church. He didn't go in there voluntarily and wanting to be a part of all this hallelujah stuff. No, complete opposite. Until he saw the money and his father told him about the money. That's when everything started changing for Mr. Joelstein. Don't be fooled by this clown. Don't be fooled by a lot of clowns. We have one in the White House. And how the fuck he got there? Who knows? I know, but I can't say it on YouTube because I already had videos of me talking about what happened taken down by YouTube. So I can't talk about it. But fuck Joelstein. I don't know where the 8 came from. I don't type anything that I'm speaking to my microphone. Artificial intelligence added in the 8 out of nowhere. I'm not fixing it. Yeah, it's AI has a mind of its own pretty much at this point, and it's been let loose, so it's gonna manipulate people. It's gonna do things. It's gonna, a lot of stuff you read from the internet could be manipulated. That's why I tell everybody everything, anything connected to the internet could be manipulated. I've been saying that for years now. Years. And it's still, you got to be careful out there. There's a lot of people that are not really trustworthy, and people will stab you in the back. They'll cuddle up to you and they'll be like, oh, yes, oh, and kiss your ass. And the next thing you know, you got a dagger in the back of your fucking shoulder. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, that's so true, Paula. Joel Osteen, yes, he blinks like a motherfucker. You know who does that too? What's her name? The press secretary of the United States. What's her name? Oh man, that black bitch. I forgot her name. Fuck, and I don't want to remember her name. I can see her face. She looks like a clown, but every time she's gonna say a lie, she looks down, and she's constantly blinking, like looking down. Like, who the fuck does that? Like, she doesn't look straight at the camera because she knows it's a straight up lie. And her face can't, it shows. And every single time, go watch a press secretary, like, go watch when they have these press secretaries meetings and whatever they're talking to the media. Every Monday through Friday, they have these meetings. This is like a daily thing. And every single time, she's always, when she's going to answer something that she knows it's a lie, she looks down and then she'll start talking, and then she'll start blinking. Like rapid blinking. And you could tell it's rapid blinking because you can see her eyelid like start like it's like going up and down, up and down, up and down. And it's like, what the fuck is going on with this lady? Is she's like having a seizure or something? She's really being inputted with information. And then the information she's giving out is just horrible. It's horrible. Like, if people don't realize that though, like, we've been compromised, and we've been our pretty much our government it's I think we're the American people need to realize, listen, Washington has been hijacked, and we, the people, are not doing nothing about it. There's nothing that the American people are doing about it. We have these people, these characters in Washington, and they're constantly spending money. Taxpayers' money, future money, not even the taxpayer money now. That shit's already been gone. We're talking about 10 generations to the future that they're wasting their money. Like, it's so despicable. This country is really bad. It's in bad shape, but they want to keep you thinking that we're number one. And we're not. We're not. This country's not number one. I don't know what book or like who told you that lie. Because you have firepower, because you have bullets and mass destruction weapons, that's what makes us number one. I call that a coward. I call that chicken shit. You know, you have to fight with weapons. You can't use your mind. You can't be civilized. That's why you're number one, because of our firepower and how much we have military wise. Man, this is, I'm going to tell you right now, it's not good. It's not good. But there'll be an awakening. There'll be one day that everybody's going to realize. I know, right? So I'm going to wrap up the show in about, let's say 21 minutes. Let's see, 21. Yeah, about 21, 22 minutes. We'll wrap it up. Be an hour show. I'm not trying to sit here. I'm really struggling with my back. So I'm hopefully I'll get better. Right now, it's not the time for it to get. It's just I have to deal with the pain right now and deal with this weather that's coming that's influencing my pain. It's not good, and I'm not feeling good. But drink plenty of water, even if it has microplastics in it. Who gives a fuck? You're gonna die anyways. Y'all have an expired time. Don't worry. You all going on the ride. As much as you don't want to go on the ride, there is that last ride you got to get on, no matter what. And there's no turning back once you're on that motherfucking ride. And it's like a roller coaster ride. Yeah. It's with my near death experiences, it's for me, it's like the train didn't want to fucking take off. You know, it's like my conscience, the energy from within, my spirit was not ready to go. And there was a no-go. It's like, nope, he has more to do here until he's able to move on. And rightly so. I feel like I always said I have a lot more to give and to say here. And you know, there's a lot of bumps in the road, literally, figuratively. I know future surgeries that needs to be done, and we're just adding to the tally. And but hopefully I could get this more under control, because right now I don't have control. I mean, I had one good day out of the week, and that was that was on Friday. Friday I had a good day that had no pain, no nothing. Everything's good. Everything's nice. All of a sudden, we got a system coming. I'm not feeling good. Pressures are changing. Like, we're going to get a heavy snowfall. And as much as it looks pretty and everything, just the weather is just not cooperating with my body. Especially the skeletal part. It's not muscular, it's skeletal. So it's my bones, it's my spine. The signals are getting all crossed. That's the problem. But hopefully one day I'll get it corrected and fixed, and hopefully I'll be able to sit here and hold on longer shows. I mean, I think I'm actually thinking the future, since I'm thinking more into the future, and how I know I'm not going to be as good as I am right now. I'm going to, and this is good compared to what's going to happen in the future. This is actually, you know, but I'm very in a lot of pain. I'm in a lot of pain. And the fact that I know this is going to be worse in the future, it just sucks. Especially if I get to those upper numbers, as far as age is concerned. Um, it's just a certain part in my spine where when I had this accident and I had this ceiling collapse on me and compressed my spine, it broke a lot of vertebrae in my neck, but it also compressed a lot of vertebrae on my lower back. And it's like two portions of my back. It's not just one, it's a few areas in my back. And it's just a lot of pain. And it's punishing pain. I'd rather be whipped. Damn. I'd rather be whipped than have to be dealing with this nagging pain all day. But for those who are watching and is going to be watching the Super Bowl, don't let it affect you. Don't let it get to you. The commercials are going to be, of course, that's what people are looking into, is commercials, because those are programs. They're little programs. It's like when they were putting those little discs and programming Neo how to fight and all this stuff. Well, they're going to give you urges and wanting to buy and wanting you to get. There's going to be, it's going to be Doritos commercials, Pepsi commercials, Coca-Cola commercials. Oh, you need to buy this car commercials. It's all commercialized. The Super Bowl at this point is just not what it used to be, and I don't think it will ever be the way it was before. It's just too commercialized. They're more into the money. All those individuals you see on the field, everyone you see in that field, they're millionaires. You're watching millionaires playing a game. And they play with your emotions. It's just, for me, I'm just like, I'm so unplugged. I'm unplugged. I'm not connected to this emotion. I'm not connected to, like, I see all the bullshit. You know what I mean? It's like having the day lift glasses on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And you catch all the bullshit and you see all the bullshit. That's how I feel. That's why I'm going to start getting back into an old hobby of mine. In the near future, I'm going to get back into trading cards and getting back into comic books. Because I used to, that was a passion of mine from the 80s and early 90s. I have so many books here of comic books that you'd be like, holy shit. And they're all from the early 90s, late 80s, early 90s. And all these books, I read them. And I have them all there. And they're in very good condition. I might be a chunk of change within those books, but I want to get back into it. Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to see my pain management doctor. I have an appointment at 8:45 in the morning. That's another reason why I'm not going to be on here tonight late, because I got to wake up early tomorrow. I got to wake up around 6:15 in the morning. And I got to run errands, early morning errands, take people to work, and then make my way all the way to New Haven area, go to my appointment. I gotta go to IKEA also because I need to buy the candles for the show, because you see how I put out candles and there's always candles on my show, and there will always be candles on my show, because of the energy it provides and the warmth it provides. um, I go to IKEA and I purchase them there. They come out a little bit more reasonable priced there than anywhere else. And I get like I get the 100 pack. So this time around, I'll probably buy like, I'll probably buy maybe like, keep it to that number, right? 8, because that 8 came out for Paula. So I'll buy 800 candles tomorrow. That'll be 8 packs. Yeah, we'll do 8. So that way that number is not for nothing. 8 is an infinity number. It's a number that's just constantly, even with 0. 0 is just all these numbers, everything's all numbers. Everything's all calculated. But is that the actuality of life, numbers? Or is it energy? Yeah. They always try to put numbers on everything. And the fact that I feel more, it should be more energetic. Everything pops up and dies out for a reason. There's been many other generations of individuals on this planet that they don't talk about. They don't talk about it. I can only feel their energy. I can feel their struggles, but it's not discussed. It's not spoken. A lot of their books have been burnt. A lot of their books has been destroyed. A lot of history has been suppressed. And that's what they want. They want you to forget. They want that Mandela effect. They want you to not be like a thoughtful person. They want you to stay stuck. And then we'll tell you a lie. And then we'll make that lie a truth. That you can believe it, because then you think, yeah, that's the truth. But in reality, it's been a lie the whole time. That's why I say seeing is believing. Put your eyes to it, not just your ears. You got to feel it. Feel the energy. Because here, America, our government, is not trustworthy. Not trustworthy. At all. I don't believe anything. I don't believe anything they say. They have not been for the people in a very long time. They say, oh, we're going to drain the swamp. You didn't do shit. And that was during Trump years. There was no draining on no swamp, because you know what? Those motherfuckers are still there. So instead of draining the swamp, fuck this shit. Flood it. Flood it and let them drown. Let them move along and get out. We need fresh blood, fresh minds, more active individuals within our government. And that goes for Congress, that goes for the Senate, that goes for the House of Representatives, that goes for the White House. I'm not backing a that has really bad memory and trying to convince me that he has good memory, and I'm like watching him deteriorate in every video, every live that he does. Is like, this is elder abuse. The White House is not a freaking senior center. You know, the White House is it's right now it's just in the worst position that it's ever been, and since before they built that motherfucking house. This is the worst, like, worst presidency ever. You just witness. And then the lies that they just hit you with every single time they come with some bullshit. And and the people are so gullible to believe it. I'm like, are you kidding me? You don't feel the energy of those lies. You don't feel the tones. You don't feel the vibrations. You should know the vibrations. If you can feel those vibrations, you could tell when someone's lying and when someone's telling you the truth. But then they throw you these lies, and then they just Mandela effect it, and then they say whatever they want without consequences. It's not the government that we really need. I'm sorry, it's just not. And this is not only here. This is everywhere. This goes for Europe. This goes for UK. It goes for everyone around the world. It's not just here. Corruption has entered political, and they are everywhere. Yeah. They are. And I still believe there's still slavery. And slavery is not based on color. I'm sorry. Because if you think it's based on color, you're racist. Ah! Because there were a lot of white slaves. A lot of white slaves back in those days. I don't know. There's a lot of suppressed history. That's the problem. And they're only going to let you discover what they want you to know. That's why I based everything on energy. You have to feel it. You have to feel history. Listen to your mind. You don't need to sit there and do so much research and break into a library and be there. No, it's not about like that. It's feeling the energy, feeling the vibrations. You know what's the truth and what's not the truth. You could sense the bullshit. When someone's bullshitting you, you know when someone's bullshitting you. When someone's fiddle dicking you, you know. You know. We need to get back into that energy and feeling those energies again, because a lot of people are letting their guards down and just letting the media and letting all this distractions get to them, like tonight's Super Bowl. You got to put your foot down. It's time to put your foot down. And for those who's watching me in the future, thank you for one. Two, hopefully you learn from this channel. And, I said a lot of stuff on this channel, a lot of hours, thousands of hours I've done on here. This is like my 560 something show. Yeah, and they're pretty long shows. From the beginning, they were long. Now I'm trying to keep it to an hour. So, and that's because of my back. That's the main reason why I'm keeping these shows a lot shorter. But don't get distracted. Realize what's going on. I want everyone to continue having a good day, a good morning, and a good night wherever you're located. And hopefully society can realize that, pick up on the bullshit. It's all bullshit right now, and the biggest bullshit that's going on is happening tonight at the Super Bowl. So with that said, I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Peace.